Greetings friends, my name is Denise and I'm about to ship out some items I sold this weekend on Poshmark. I haven't been around because I didn't feel like putting makeup on. I am wearing, I'm gonna zoom the camera down. I am wearing a Poshmark purchase right now, which is a pair of Citizens of Humanity horseshoe jeans. These jeans sell for $288 at Anthropologie, and I know that because I bought a pair 2 weekends ago, and as I was driving home for shits and giggles, I thought, let's see if there's a pair on Posh. Guess what? There was a pair on Posh. Now, just to sort of throw out there, it did take the seller 6 days to ship. I thought I was kind of being scammed because she reposted them after she sold them, which I thought was odd. But anyway, they arrived and they're in great condition. And they're the exact wash. These jeans come in like 8 washes. They are the exact wash that I bought from Anthropologie. So I am over the moon. I bought these for $100. I had a $100 balance, so they cost me $2 on my credit card instead of $300. Applause. I'm just gonna kind of talk about what's been going on. And I'm going to tell you what I sold this weekend. I sold one thing on Saturday, but that's okay because it was a $94 item. I sold this Good American denim Fit for Success jumpsuit. Hey. I see a little mark right here. Hold on. Anyway, I was like, hey, you need to be looking perfect. I bought this brand new with tags on Poshmark because I saw it and thought it was absolutely adorable. I did love the fit of it, but it turns out I'm not 5'7", 5'8", so, or shorter. So I decided to sell it because it just simply looked awkward on me. The length of this came to my maybe upper to mid calf, so just not a great look or not. So this Fit for Success jumpsuit, you really should keep your eyes open if you can find one for a good price. People are seeking them out. Wow. Holy moly. This is a really great video. I'm glad you guys are here. You probably just clicked off. Okay. The Fit for Success jumpsuits are pretty popular, and I bought mine 6 months ago, and I just really didn't get any wear out of it, so I sold it on Posh. And I had it in my closet for over $100. I sent out an offer for $94 and the buyer accepted, which I'm very excited about. I paid $45 for it, brand new with tags on Posh. I had liked the item and then I was kind of like on the fence about it because no one posts measurements on these jumpsuits, but I did. I think that's part of the difference. I posted measurements. Posh fees, I made $72.22 on this jumpsuit, and I originally paid $45. Of course, I used my balance for that, so I made about $20 on this, which isn't disappointing at all. I was a little afraid that I could potentially lose money on it, but I didn't. So that's very exciting. The next item I'm going to ship is a Peter Millar tennis skirt. I decided on Sunday that I would use closet clear out to hopefully trigger some sales. I dropped the price potentially 30% on the items that I am shipping out. And this skirt, for example, sold for $14. I have had it in my closet for quite some time. I had a little run where I successfully sold some Peter Millar golf pieces. And so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna pick up this Peter Millar women's golf skirt, pickleball skirt, tennis skirt, whatever you wanna call it. And it turns out it was a big flop. One of the items that you will see me shipping out right now were a part of that 35% off closet clear out. What's up?
I got sunglasses.
Let me see. Okay. My daughter came in with some new purchases that she just made, and so I just want to say this. On Friday, I held a Lululemon live show, and my early show sold 4 things, and it was lukewarm. It wasn't like a great show. It was actually pretty quiet. I think I peaked at like 15 people in the room. So usually when that happens and my rack is loaded and I have everything pulled out and the lights in the living room and all of those things, I'll often decide the next day to go live, but it was Friday, so I decided, okay, well, people are busy on Friday afternoons in the summer. I'm just gonna go live at around 7:13 my time. I sold $613 worth of items, helping me close May out at $5,670. So I had already hit the $5,000 threshold, and that just kind of really tipped me over the 5,000 mark. So I had a great day on Friday. Saturday was a little bit slow. I sold just that jumpsuit, and I was happy with that, a $94 sale. That's a great sales day to me, even if it's one item. So then on Sunday, I decided, okay, well, I'm just gonna use closet clear out potentially to trigger some sales in my closet, because Saturday was a little on the slow side, and I love to use closet clear out to see if I can move some things, get discounted shipping in the hands of people at the cost of Poshmark pays for that. And so I thought it's kind of a win-win situation. Being out and like showing in this video is going to be basically as a result of the closet clear out. I sold the Peter Millar tennis golf pickleball skirt in mint green. I had my hands on that for a really long time. I also sold this Nike A-Late minimalist light support bra. This sold for $22. I think I had it in my closet for $34. And it was just part of it. I didn't put everything in my closet on closet clear out. I'm actually pretty selective about what I like to put in closet clear out. What I normally like to do for closet clear out is do 2 things. This is my closet clear out strategy. I'll go in, I'll pick a number for closet clear out. Let's just say it was 30%. And then I will sort by likes. And so it shows you what's available in your closet that has the most likes to no likes. So I decided to drop the price on 100 of my most liked items. And then I also decided to drop the price on my lowest priced items. So maybe like 50 of my lowest priced items. I don't send out offers to likers if my profit is lower than $20, and that's just a parameter that I set up with Posh Sidekick. So sometimes it's fun to go in for closet clear out and drop the price 25% when no offers have been sent on that item. And sometimes that can actually trigger sales as well. I did get these sales kind of back to back right after I set them, and I didn't get many roll in later after. I would say the majority of these things that I sold right away when I dropped the price. And then I raised the price back in 6 hours. I think some people leave it and just keep with that sort of like cascading that lower and lower amount in their closet until potentially it gets reposted. I also like to, you know, look at what's oldest in my closet, and I know it's going to be reposting in a day or two, so I'll offer my lowest price on that. As you will see, my ASP was much lower on a lot of these items, you know, $14 for the skirt, $22 for the bra, which I think is a great price point for a bra. That is not complaining about that. It's funny. I also sold this frame Katie lace top in black. I had it in my closet for closer to $45. I've had it in my closet for almost a year now, potentially a year, because it was a consignment client's. And I dropped the price to $28. That was absolutely my lowest on this shirt. This shirt is really lovely. The person who purchased it had sent me a counter offer of $20, and I was like, girl. Then I declined it. I was just like, no, my lowest is $28 on this. And, you know, there's kind of some camps out there. I know multiple resellers who think it is like their best strategy to never decline an offer. I have bottoms for profit. Some people say they'd like to make their money back in $1 or $2. I'm not that person. I talk about it openly. I'm never going to be that person unless I bought the item at the bins and I'm just like, this thing's bulky, get it out of here. So excited these jeans actually came and I didn't get scammed and the person sent them and all that fun stuff. Expressing some gratitude right now. The next item I sold was a pair of marine layer shorts. I sold these for $31 as a part of closet clear out. They don't have retail tags, but they do have the original button on the inside. They've never been washed or worn. From the Goodwill, it clearly appeared to me that Marine Layer had donated these to Goodwill from the retail store that's in Boulder. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do the thing where I protect the buttons because I'm mailing this in a tie back envelope. Okay. It's starting to get warm in Colorado, and so, you know, I would work out here in the winter when it was freezing cold, and now I'm starting to remember what it's like to be out here when it's hot again. It's definitely a vibe. Oh. Anyway, the few items that I did move for closet clear out, I think I sold a couple $100 yesterday. And they were all closet clear out related. I'm happy about. I'm glad that they're moving on. One of the big tasks that I got accomplished today was, and I have a big bin that I use. So when I photograph items, I then put them in this big bin, kind of loose. And then what I do is I poly bag those items up and then put them into my inventory. Well, it had been a moment since I had put away my inventory, and there was a little bit of chaos happening near that bin. So this morning I decided I was just gonna take the first part of my day, instead of photographing new items, which is something that is always on my list to do, I just decided to get my inventory items put away, and it just feels so good. And I know that that bin will be full again sooner than later, but it just felt great to get that task done. Okay, random item. This is a Marimekko tote bag. Let me just show you. This is called the Unico. This kind of like this floral pattern is called Unico. Let me show you what this looks like. This is heavily distressed, and I depicted that in the photographs. This tote bag is stained and the handles are shredded, and I bought this bag. My mother-in-law loves the color red, and she loves Marimekko. I bought her this bag, I can easily say, oh my goodness, about 20 years ago. This bag is about 20 years old, so it's vintage Marimekko. Surprisingly, it doesn't have any holes in it, but it does have a ton of wear. I put in the title distressed. I had it in my closet for $32 and it sold for $22 as a part of closet clear out. So there are some brands, and Marimekko is absolutely one of them, that people collect them because certain items they just produce and then they don't produce them anymore. They do make Unico tote bags, but they're like a very lightweight, flat kind of envelope, not even canvas, just like cotton material. And this was like a heavyweight canvas. It is quite special if someone just wants to replace the handles on it. I think that's like a pretty easy fix. Even just to wrap fabric around and then re-sew those handles, I think wouldn't be too difficult. So I hope the person loves their new vintage bag. But as I was saying, like, you know, even if you come across certain types of items in the thrift store, and I would wholeheartedly say Marimekko is one of those brands, and the item looks distressed, as I just showed you, it's okay. There are collectors out there for items. Now, would you pay up for that? $10, $12? No, I mean, my mother-in-law gave this to me. Like, I'm not going to use it anymore. I ruined it. Do you want to try to sell it? So I just took it upon myself to say yes. I have had it in my closet for quite some time. Of course, just simply due to the condition, people had offered me over time much less for it, but I decided to ultimately hold out and see if I could fetch at least 20 bucks for it. The next item I sold was a pair of Papillo Lana sandals. Papillo is like a diffusion label of Birkenstock. These are like little wedge sandals, and when I say little, they're size 36, so they really are little, but they're in beautiful condition. They have no wear to them. Like, the foot bed doesn't have any toe marks or anything like that. These sold for $54, so they were the star of Saturday's sales. And you know, even with doing that 30% off closet clear out, when you can sell 5 items for 20 bucks or 6 items or whatever, it really does kind of add up fast, and it really helped bump my numbers up. So I will run the numbers and tell you what my ASP was for the weekend. And that Fit for Success jumpsuit is definitely going to help my numbers. And that is actually all I have. Okay, here are the numbers. I sold 7 items for $265, which leaves me with a $37.80 ASP. And that's really thanks to the Birkenstocks and the Fit for Success jumpsuit. Otherwise, my ASP would have really been much lower than that. So there we are, keeping the numbers high. $265, actually, like, straight up, no complaints, you know. And sometimes that's just the way it goes. I shipped out 24 items on Friday, and so sometimes that pendulum swings back, and sometimes it happens right on the heels of selling something like 24 items in a day. I am off to the post office. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Take care.